episode 10. Let's get it. Sawwalkie was robbed. Anyway, with Sawwalkie gone, things are quieter, unfortunately, but way more strategic. Everyone's talking, whispering, pairing up, except for one person, Shaggy. Bubbles makes a move. Bubbles walks up to Shaggy a little bit nervous. She says, "Hey, we haven't really talked much." Shaggy glances at her saying, "Yeah, the proposal, I was wondering if maybe we could work together like an alliance." Shaggy's response, pause. Shaggy looks at her, then looks away. He doesn't trust the child. Like, no, Shaggy hates children. Silence. Bubbles says, "Oh, yeah, was right. Shaggy hates kids." Shaggy walking off saying, "No offense, I just don't do that. 'Cause you hate kids, bro." Shaggy hates little kids. Bubbles, she watches him go quiet. Okay. Shaggy hates kids confirmed. Shaggy walks over to the Loud sisters. The last Louds are Lisa and Lucy. Lisa's alone. Shaggy approaches saying, like, "You're the only Loud left standing here." Lisa adjusts her glasses incorrect. Lucy is nearby. Jump scare. Shaggy turns around, and Lucy is right there, silent, unblinking. We never truly leave. Shaggy says, like, he literally jumps back and forth. Man, that was hilarious. Shaggy retreats. He ends up far from everyone else, alone. Shaggy's quiet moment. He sits down, looks off, like nobody's trying to work with me. And for the first time, he actually sounds a little upset. Someone notices footsteps. Someone is walking up behind him. Who is it? The approach. Who is it? It better not be Blossom, bro. Oh my god. She crosses her arms. Why did I jinx that, bro? She says, "You look off." But why do I do this to myself? Shaggy gets flustered. He immediately stands up saying, like, "What? No, I don't." Shaggy can't talk to kids. That's a headcanon. Blossom says, "You ran away from Lucy." Shaggy says, like anyone would run away from that. He stops, realizing that he just exposed himself. Blossom raises an eyebrow. "So you are bothered." Shaggy fumbling, saying, like, it's not that, just, it's whatever. Blossom direct, "You don't have allies." Silence. Shaggy, he doesn't respond this time. Blossom's offer, question mark, "That's dangerous." Pause. "You might want to fix that." Well, don't say it like that. Shaggy thinking for once he doesn't have a comeback. Bowles is watching from afar. Shaggy actually reconsiders things. Blossom possibly opening a new door. Lucy and Lisa still have a quiet duo. Grumpy Bear says, "No alliances, that won't last." And then Shaggy refuses to Blossom and slowly sneaks over to Fire Spirit, jump scaring him, not saying anything, and Fire spirit takes a long time before noticing Shaggy silently behind him with Kick. And Kick don't say nothing either. I forgot to mention that, but whatever. Hopefully it don't lag again. I'm still trying to decide if I want this to be an elimination episode or not. Alright. Let's see how this is gonna go. If it'll load. Okay, there we go. It's doing it. What? Wait, why did it do it again? Okay, let's... Okay, here we go. There we go. She says it way better this time. She says, "You're playing smart, work with me and we can control the game." Shaggy poses like "I don't do teams" and walks off again. At this point, he refuses Bubbles, he refuses Blossom, and not with Kick or Fire Spirit. He's completely alone. And then... this time, Bubbles walks up again and says, "Are you okay?" Shaggy says, like, "What? I'm fine. I don't need anyone." Bubbles says, "You looked kinda sad." He fumbles it like, "I'm not sad. I mean, it's better alone." He stops, realizing that is making it worse. Bubbles says okay. She walks away gently. Shaggy quiet says like, "Wow," and then Shaggy decides if I can't join them, I'll mess with them. Okay. Nearby, Fire Spirit and Kick, they're talking strategy. Okay. Shaggy, I love that ghost emoji. Shaggy sneaks in. Shaggy quietly walks behind them. No footsteps, no sound, just standing there menacingly. Long pause. Kick is talking. We should target. Fire Spirit says yeah, and then they still don't notice. The realization, Fire Spirit Cookie slowly turns around, freezes, and says, "How long have you been standing there?" Shaggy says, like, "Long enough." Kick says, "Dude, don't do that." He kinda already did. Shaggy low-key threat, like, "You guys talk a lot for people not winning that much." Fire Spirit flares up saying, "You got something to say?" Fire Spirit shrugs saying, "Nah," and just walks off. Kick says he's weird. Fire Spirit says he's a problem. Shaggy stands alone again, looking out at everyone saying, like, "Fine, I'll play alone." Bubbles is worried about him. Blossom's rethinking strategy. Kick and Fire Spirit are now targeting him, and Lucy's lurking. Shaggy secretly runs off. Looks at the 8 people getting immunity for today. But then when he sees it. He slowly walks off. But then, when he gets into the forest, he slowly and Favz follows him, insisting about the alliance so that they could break, kick, and fire spirit up. Unless Blossom comes in clutch and she's like, oh, maybe we should vote someone else. Like the little rat that she is. Okay, so the 8 people saved today are Blossom, Bubbles, Lisa, Lucy, Kick, Fire Spirit, Whipped Cream, and Red. So Shaggy, Mau, and Buttercup are up for elimination. What kind of trio is this? Shaggy stares at the list, especially at them two being both safe. Oh god. He says nothing, just turns around and walks away. Foreseeing Shaggy breaks up. Oh god. Deep in the woods, Shaggy stops walking. Silence. Quiet moment says, like, of course. He wipes his face quickly, but a tear slips anyway. He says this game's dumb. Bubbles carefully walks up behind him saying, you ran off again. Shaggy stiffens, trying to deny it. Like, I didn't run, I just needed air. Bubbles says, you're upset. Aw. He fumbles again, like, I'm not upset. I just, okay, maybe a little, but it doesn't matter. He stops frustrated. Bubbles gentle but firm, you don't have to do this alone. Pause. The alliance offer again. Let's work together. Shaggy, please. Shaggy looks at her again. Bubbles playing. Cake and Fire Spirit are sticking together. If we don't break them, they're gonna run the game. She's thinking strategically now. Shaggy looks down saying, like I already knew that. Bubbles says, then help me stop them. Shaggy hesitates. He doesn't trust easily. He's been alone all game, but she's the only one trying. Shaggy quiet says, like, pause. Fine. Alliance formed. Bubbles smiles saying, really. Shaggy shrugs saying, like, don't make it weird. Bubbles says we should go for Fire Spirit? No! Go for Kick! Bubbles, what are you doing? Go for Kick! He's more aggressive. Shaggy says, like, nah. Yeah, get Kick out. Shaggy's pick, he says Kick. Bubbles says Kick. Shaggy says Fire Spirit's loud, Kick's not. Pause. He's the one actually thinking. Smart. Bubbles says okay while nodding loudly. Slowly. do the first and the second one only. Not the Moe emoji, bro. We ain't doing that in 2026. Oh my god. Wait, didn't Kick and Fire Spirit get immunity though? I thought they did. Why is why is Lucy watching in the shadows though? Okay. Wait, why does it say episode 12? It's not supposed to say that. It's episode 10, I think? Yeah. Early morning, Bubbles and Shaggy sit off to the side. Strategy talk, Bubbles says we need to stick to the plan, Kick. Shaggy says like, yeah. He glances over at him. He's the one we need to get out. And then the problem is Kick and Fire Spirit. Nearby, these two are still working together, still dangerous. The location's in Greece. Okay, so I guess last night was not an elimination. Okay. So it's the next day. Grumpy Bear says balance, brains, and endurance. The challenge is Temple Trials. Pause to read. Challenge highlights. Shaggy and Bubbles. Bubbles stays focused. Shaggy plays it smart. They don't dominate, but they don't mess up either. Kick and Fire Spirit. Kick handles movements perfectly. Fire Spirit powers through obstacles. They're strong. Lisa and Blossom still playing clean strategic games. Grumpy Bear announces Blossom, Lisa, Lucy, Fire Spirit, Whipped Cream, Red, Buttercup, and Bubbles get immunity. And then Mao, Kick, and Shaggy are up for elimination. Bubbles says, I'm safe, but you're not. Shaggy says, like figures. The Alliance push. Bubbles goes around. Blossom, Lisa, even Lucy silently nods. And the target is Kick. Kick, what are you gonna do about that? Shaggy quietly says, like, this should work. Side plot auto search. Oh no. Oh no, don't tell me Kick gon' come and find it. Meanwhile, Kick walks off alone. Kick finds something. Bruh, Kick's claw armor is crazy. Kick picks the immunity auto up saying, oh, this is gonna be useful. At the elimination ceremony, Shaggy is calm but alert. Mao'S confident and Kick is oddly relaxed. Grumpy Bear says the votes are in. The first vote's for Kick. The second's for Kick. The third's for Mao. Who did that one? Fourth is for Kick. Kick smiles, says yeah about that. Kick steps forward saying I'm playing this. He reveals the auto. Oh my goodness. Bubbles says what? Shaggy says like no way. Blossom says of course. Grumpy Bear says all votes for Kick don't count. Kick's aura is crazy this season. Now it's between Mao and Shaggy. Shaggy's thinking fast, Mao is glaring, and Bubbles is panicking. The next person eliminated is Mao. Okay. I was gonna say they better not eliminate Shaggy. And the funniest part about all this is that Mao had beef with Sawalkie, and then he got eliminated right after Sawalkie. This is why you don't make beef with your enemies. Mao says seriously. Shaggy exhales slowly. Bubbles is shocked. Mao points saying you got lucky. He looks over at Shaggy's old spot, then at everyone else. This isn't over. Gone. Kick is still in the game. Auto flush. Shaggy survives by inches. Bubbles now realizes how dangerous this game is. Shaggy quietly says like, okay, now I'm actually in danger. And then Kick is now a big threat. Trust issues are rising and more autos are hidden, and Shaggy and Bubbles' plan failed. Man, Bubbles, really? You're supposed to be cool, man.